Good morning. Happy Halloween, everybody. I'm so close to being done with this cold, and I will not be sorry to see it go. It has overstayed its welcome, for sure. Okay, so we are going to do total body today, which is exciting. I feel up for doing a little bit longer version. Let's start our warm-up. So that's what we're going to do. 30 minutes all in. You know, usually I go for 35 minutes. But that's okay. We're gonna get it done, we're gonna have fun. We are going to work it out. Grab your wrist, and I want you to pull gently to one side. Pull gently to the other side. Lace your fingers, and I want you to round your back and push your palms towards me. Then raise up. Again, raise up. Put your hands behind your back, lace your fingers, and lift up, and these are all really, really gentle stretches for sure. Let's go ahead and stretch out our legs and our hips. So this is your position. This is a runner stretch. Knee in a 90-degree angle. Don't let it go past your toe. And don't bounce. I just want you to sink. That is what we're looking for. Okay. Let your hips sink towards the floor. And that is great. Give yourself some hugs and let's get started. We're going to do each of these exercises for 1 minute. You can totally do it. I know you can. And you need to use exceptional form. And most of the time, using exceptional form, slow and controlled movements, and keeping your core tight. This whole area has got to be super tight, good form. It's going to help you keep your balance. And keep you from getting injured, and it's also going to get strengthened and defined in the process, which is great. So the first one we're going to do are burpees, and you're going to hate me for these, but you'll get over it. So we are going to use dumbbells, so don't go too heavy. So what I want you to do is put your dumbbells down on the ground, shoot your legs back, come back up. We're not going to jump though, okay? That's the difference, but we are going to use dumbbells. So I am going to go with 8s. Not super heavy. Let me just get my timer ready. Are you guys ready? 1 minute, take your time, take breaks when you need it. That's totally fine. 3 to 4 seconds, jump back in, finish the minute, and do not quit. That's what I'll tell you. Okay? So down, shoot your legs back, bring them up. Now your core is tight the entire time. So you see, I'm not rushing through them, because good form is infinitely more important than moving quickly. And also too, it's just a good way to keep track of how your body's feeling, to ensure that you are going to stay safe. Okay, I'm going to put those down. I'm listening to my body for sure, because it's still recovering. Come on, we have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. And I'm gonna go up one more time. And then I'm gonna open my window. Get a little air in here. That was awesome. Okay, the next one we're gonna do. Now, because this is a total body workout, remember, we are working shoulders all the way down. So that's important to remember. So with cheerleaders, we're gonna be working our triceps. So pretend like you're a cheerleader. You're gonna stand holding 2 dumbbells instead of pom-poms, and you're gonna go out and up, out and up. Again, we are not moving quickly. What I want to happen is when you reach out, you squeeze those triceps as hard as you can. So don't go too heavy. I'm gonna stick with 8s. If you've been working out for a while, you can probably do heavier than that. Feet hip width apart, core tight. Sis, boom, bah. I was never a cheerleader, clearly. Squeeze those triceps. Come on. We've got I'm going to drop down. I am listening to any and all cues from my body today. I've got trick-or-treating to do. I'm going on an exciting trip this weekend. So I want to be all better. Come on. I know. Squeeze. Don't release your core. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. That's awesome. Somebody said hello. Let me just check it out. Oh, good morning, Margie. Margie, you are on it. Okay, so the next we're going to do is a squat press. So you know when you do a squat, you sit back, you stick that booty towards the back of the room, and you do not let your knees go past your toes. And then you stand up. So what we're going to do is a squat press. So you're going to hold 2 dumbbells, you're going to squat down, and then press, okay? So the movement is like this and then up. So it's challenging because it's shoulders and it's legs. So, oh, hi Elise. So I'm going to go with 8s because I can always drop down. What are you going to do? Okay, we're going to go for 1 minute. Take breaks when you need to, but don't quit. Finish the minute. And we are going to have a blast. Sis boom ba, yeah. So funny. Would have been the worst cheerleader ever. Okay, squat and up, okay? You can also hold them in front of you, sit back. Does not matter to me. But what does matter to me is that you're sticking your butt towards the back of the room. Your knees are not in front of your toes, okay? And push up through those heels. Squeeze. Oh. Wow, I'm gonna go to my 5s. One, done. Get a little bit of water, small sips. Okay, we're gonna go 2 abs now. We're gonna do a straight leg crunch holding dumbbells. So this is challenging. You definitely need some space. And you want light dumbbells. Normally I go with 5, I'm gonna go with a 3. And I wanna make sure. Okay. Oh, okay. So again, total body workout, right? So what are we doing? I feel like my angle is not super good. So I'll go this way and see what you guys think. So this is your position. Your arms are above. The dumbbells are off the ground. You straighten your legs and lower them, okay? I'm just not in a very good angle, but that's okay. So we're gonna go for 1 minute. Squeeze those abs as hard as you can. If you need to drop the weights at any point, that's completely fine. Squeeze your abs, squeeze your shoulders, squeeze your chest. So you squeeze your abs on the way up and on the way down. What I don't want you doing is squeezing on the way up and letting them flop down. Remember, all of our exercises are slow and controlled. I have seen the times that I belong to a gym, the guys, mainly guys, who just their form was so bad because they were moving too quickly. If you need a break, take a break, 3 to 4 seconds, then you get back into it. I'm going to drop the weights. We have less than 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. I have have 2 tripods coming today. I'm gonna be so excited when that happens because it's hard having 2 different iPads because I'm shooting on YouTube now. So if you've told anybody about the workouts and they say, I don't have Facebook, they can go to ViscoFit on YouTube and get the live workouts as well, but also they all stay up on the page there so they can go there whenever they want and do them. But it's also hard trying to figure out 2 angles that work. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do is extremely challenging. So good form is critical. Make sure you don't have anything sticking out that could trip you. So they are extreme frogs. So regular frogs, you get into this position and you hop forward and you hop back. Extreme frogs, you're just gonna have dumbbells while you do it. So, oh, hi Jennifer. So that's what we're looking at here. I'm gonna go with 5-pound dumbbells. And I'm gonna listen to my body. Take breaks when you need to. Keep that core tight, super important, okay? Try to land on your heels and push off up through your heels. How are you doing? Believe me, I know. The burn is already set in. If you can only go this far, I don't mind. These are very challenging. If you cannot do them because of your knees or whatever, stay in a low squat. I know. You can be mad at me. It's cool. I am dropping the weights. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh my goodness. Woo. Drink of water. Okay, when I'm really breathing heavily and my heart rate is really up, I put my hands on my knees and I breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. Just give it a try. Long breaths in and out. And what you'll notice is that your breathing and heart rate more rapidly come down than they would if you were just standing up trying to take a break and catch your breath. Those are challenging. Thank you for doing them and for persevering. Okay, now we have another total body exercise, and it is called the Starfish. And I think I heard some groans. Everybody is gonna learn to love the Starfish. So this is the Starfish. Your hand is directly underneath your shoulder. That's Starfish, okay? This is modified Starfish. Still very challenging, not like you're getting off easy. So we're amping it up a little bit, and we're doing a Starfish toe touch, okay? So obviously I can't touch my toes. If you can, that's amazing. We're gonna do 30 seconds on each side, okay? And it's gonna be awesome, and we're gonna feel great. So we'll do the 30 seconds, we'll switch to the other side and go right into it. So we're not dilly-dallying too much, and we make the most of our 30 minutes, okay? You've got to keep your core tight, or that's what's gonna happen. If you are having trouble keeping your balance, that's normal. I know some people who do these and keep something behind them, a chair or the sofa. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Other side. So how did that feel? Do not get discouraged if these are very hard for you, because they're just very hard. That's all there is to it. Hand directly underneath the shoulder, Keep that core tight. We got this. I know. Squeeze. Done. Whew. I do really love those, which may sound crazy. Okay, next we're gonna work our biceps. Getting back to the starfish, the great thing about it, another total body exercise. Okay, next what we're gonna do is a twist bicep curl. So feet hip width apart, core tight, shoulders back. You're gonna squeeze your biceps to bring this up. You're gonna rotate, go all the way down. I want full extension. I'm huffing and puffing, and you can tell. I know. Someone said to me, why don't you wear like a little mic? And I'm like, so that'd be really annoying for people because all they would hear is my heavy breathing. Okay. I'm gonna go with 5s. Normally I might go with 8s. I want you to squeeze, full extension, push yourself, okay? Okay, feet hip width apart, squeeze, rotate, and down. Squeeze those biceps, rotate, down. So on the way down, you're gonna squeeze your biceps and your forearms. How are you doing? Squeeze, I know. How does your weight feel? You can always drop it down or drop to a lower weight. We are doing so well. Remember, take those breaks when you need to. There's no shame in that. I promise. 3, 2, 1, done. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Next one, get a little bit of water while I tell you about this one. Oh, sorry. We're gonna work calves right now. So you can either hold them down here, you can hold them up on your shoulders. I want you to rise up, squeeze those calves, and come down. Normally I'd probably go with 15s or higher. I'm going with 12s. You ready? Remember to keep that core tight. Squeeze. How are you doing? Squeeze at the top. You got this, come on. Your calves might start to lock up. You're in charge, okay? Take a break when you need to, then get back into it. So it's interesting looking at the cameras right next to each other. YouTube is brighter than Facebook. Done. Okay. Whew. My body is definitely getting back into the swing of things. I feel it. Okay. Oh, so the next one we're gonna do chest and back. You're gonna hinge over with dumbbells, very light dumbbells, squeezing your back. You're gonna Open and close. Open and close. Okay? Go very light. Normally I would go with 5s or 8s. I'm going to go with 3s. We are going for 1 minute. You will absolutely positively need a break. If you don't, you're a superhero, and that's awesome. If you do need a break, that's cool. Squeeze on the way up, squeeze on the way down. As with everything else, all of these movements are slow and controlled. Squeeze, squeeze. Take a break when you need to, that's fine. 3 to 4 seconds, get back into it. Squeeze those abs, they always need to be tight to keep your form good, to keep your balance. Squeeze, 3, 2, 1, done. Wow. Okay. Next we're going to go to triceps. Very simple movement. I'm going to have you sit on your ball, holding a single dumbbell over your head, but sort of back. I want you to lower it between that weight between your shoulder blades and squeeze to come up. Now, when you're sitting on the ball, the closer your legs are together, like this, the harder you're going to have to work in here to keep your balance on the ball. Obviously, wider legs, there's more balance. So I'm going to go with a 12. Normally I go a little bit higher since it's just one. Use really good form, slow and controlled movements. Lower, you can feel it touch your back lightly, and so you're going to squeeze your triceps to get it back to the top. Are you using a heavy enough weight? If you are breezing through this, your weight is too light. Make sure you have a good hold on it. I'm actually going to move my knees closer together so my abs have to work harder. Squeeze. Oh my gosh. So, how's your weight feel? Take a break when you need to, that's fine. We have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, we are doing really, really well. Okay, so next we are going to go with, okay, oh, this is a good one. I love this one. Okay, it is called the I'm Strong bicep curl. So, if someone wants you to show your muscles, they go like that, right? So you're going to come up and down, squeezing those biceps as hard as you can. Do not go too heavy. I'm going to start with 5s and see how we go, or see how I go. Feet hip width apart. Your core has got to be tight. I'm strong. Okay? So you squeeze and release. Your biceps work on the up and the down. Squeeze. I know. I'm going to drop down. How are you doing? Take those breaks when you need to. Finish the minute though. Do not quit on yourself. Squeeze. Squeeze really hard. Come on. 5 more seconds. I know. 3, 2, 1, done. Gets me every single time. Okay, next we're gonna work on our chest. And I want you to get your ball. And proper form on the ball is to sit on it, roll out so it's behind your upper back and you can rest your head on it. You drive up through your heels. You squeeze those glutes and you squeeze those abs, and that's what's gonna keep you balanced. Same rules apply. The closer in your knees are, the harder you're gonna have to work to keep your balance. And remember, this is a chest press. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that part. We're gonna press up. Squeeze that chest, squeeze those abs, squeeze those glutes. Talk about a total body exercise. Normally, I would go a little heavier. Today, I'm gonna go with 8s. Roll out. Drive up through those heels. I'm gonna keep my knees close together. Are you squeezing your glutes and your abs? Squeeze your chest, push up, but not above your face. Then you come to this position, push up again. Keep going. Squeeze. Are you driving up through those heels? Your glutes should already be burning. Your abs should be burning. Your chest is getting there. Squeeze. If you're breezing through these with your dumbbells, you're too light. So the same way you can drop down, you can also drop and go up a couple pounds. Oh my gosh, I can't figure out what's burning more, my glutes, my abs, or my chest. I'm taking a little rest. I cannot wait to feel 100%. You really do sometimes just forget how fortunate you are to be healthy enough to wake up and exercise. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. You guys went a little longer because I forgot to press the timer, sorry. Let me see how we're doing on time. Awesome. We're gonna get back on the ground and spend the next 2 minutes doing abs because we like them. Okay, the first one we're gonna do, you're gonna do an old-fashioned sit-up like we used to do in gym class, okay? You may need to hook your feet under something if your core strength is not where you want it to be. Please do not get discouraged about that, okay? So we're gonna go up. I want you to reach over, touch your feet, come back. Okay, that's what we're going for 1 minute. You can also have your kids or husband or whatever, wife, hold your feet. Squeeze on the way up and on the way down. You'll see how I'm squeezing to come up. I'm also squeezing to come down. I am not flopping back down. Squeeze. How are you doing? You're kicking this exercise's ass. Squeeze. I'm gonna drop the weight. Squeeze. If your feet are not secured, it gets harder and harder. 2, 1, done. Okay, next one. And then I think we will be done. Yep. Okay. Very simple. Lay on the ground, feet off. Squeeze to bring them up, squeeze to lower, squeeze to open, squeeze to close. Okay, we're gonna go until the timer goes off. Squeeze. Squeeze on the way up, squeeze on the way down, squeeze when you open, squeeze when you close. You never let your legs flop down. I exhale on the open and the up. Come on. Squeeze those abs as hard as you can. We're done. Stretch your arms and feet, your hands and feet as far away from each other as they'll go. Pull one knee into your chest, stretch out your glutes and those hip flexors. Fold over, stretch out your glutes here, keep both shoulders on the floor. Pull knee into your chest, fold it over, keeping both shoulders on the floor. Rock yourself up. Lace your fingers, press towards me. Lift up. Again, lift up, reach behind you. You can lift up higher now because we are warm. Put your fingers back towards your body, stretch out those forearms and biceps. Elbow pointing towards the ceiling. Stretch it out. Give yourself some hugs. Go have a fantastic, safe day. Have fun if you're going trick-or-treating. And I will definitely be on tomorrow. I just don't know what I'm going to do yet. So I want to see how I feel from going back to a full-length workout. And I'll update later. Bye.